Hello and welcome to another edition of Smaller Bodies, Bigger Minds. Today I'm going to be speaking to us on how we can stay physically and emotionally strong. You see, you can receive healing, but you can't receive health. The doctor can help us get well, but they can't help us stay well. If we must stay physical and emotionally strong, we have to do our responsibility and then cast our care. And what is our responsibility? You probably already know where I'm going to. You exercise and you eat right. I know many of us don't like the word exercise, but just think about all these joints we have in our body. I read that we have more than 300 joints in the body. And I believe that God gave us all these joints because He expects us to move. Our body is designed to move, and in order to get it to function adequately, we will have to use it the way it was designed to use. And the good news is that exercise doesn't really have to be boring, it doesn't have to be burdensome, it doesn't have to be time consuming, it can actually become enjoyable. And in Smaller Bodies, Bigger Minds, I have outlined a simple step-by-step approach to working exercise into your daily schedule. And we're talking today about staying physical and emotionally strong. I have found that over the years that exercise doesn't just only help us, doesn't improve us physically, doesn't just improve our body physically, it actually improves us emotionally. It's amazing how quickly you can bounce back from a sour mood just by engaging in a 20-minute aerobic exercise. And another thing we could do to stay emotionally strong is to be mindful of what we feed our minds with. You see, when we talk about diet, our mind quickly goes to food, rice, bread, beans, and all that. But I have learned that diet doesn't just have to do with what we feed our bodies with, it also has to do with what we feed our minds with. In Proverbs 4 verse 23, the Bible says to guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life. So if you want to stay emotionally strong, you will have to avoid thinking. You will have to be careful of what you feed your mind with, because the information you feed your mind with will determine how strong you are going to be emotionally and even physically. So remember, we do our responsibility and we cast our care. If there is something that we can do to help us stay stronger and live healthier and maybe longer, why not? And the good news is that we are not even alone in doing our responsibility. We can ask God to help us, because He's not just interested in our spiritual well-being, God is also interested in our physical and emotional well-being. After all, He says our body is His temple, so God will be more than willing to help us to take care of the temple in which His Spirit dwells. So today I encourage you to take responsibility for your health and you cast your care. And always remember, God is there to help you all the way. God bless you and have a blessed rest.